Hello, and welcome to today's stream. Uh, we are going to pick up a new project today. Uh, we gotta decide on what to do. Uh, and I haven't thought about it. I have a list of potential things to do, and I'm really unsure of which one I want to do. Um, some are gonna take way longer to do. Some are gonna be more achievable. Um, But yeah, I need to figure out which one to do first. Because making a barn and like making maybe like some more farm stuff would be not too big of a deal. I can get some chickens. Should probably get some pigs too, because why not? The iron farm would also be very helpful. That is true. But I'm not looking forward to snatching up a bunch of villagers and getting them over here. Then let's see. It's the main thing is I wonder what my big next project's gonna be. What's gonna be the most time-consuming thing that I put a bunch of time into, and that I don't really know. Uh, because there's a lot of options, but I don't know which one I'm gonna go with. I really want to make an underwater base though. Not really sure what the point of it would be, but I really want it. Oh, Chris, you returned from your journey. Fucking welcome back. How were the mountains? I love a good underwater base. They're so cool. I could have like a base just for scheming purposes under the water. Or I have one of these. Oh, by the way, there's been a few things I've done. The mountains were really fucking sick. Awesome. Beautifully scenic. Hiking them only halfway killed me. Wonderful. I'm so glad you got to experience mountains. Let me show you what's happened since last time. I put the grinder logo on the mob grinder. Because why would I not? At least I tried to make the grinder logo. It was very difficult to try and put it in there. But that's the best that we got. Also, Wilson, our boy, has returned to us. He's alive, and he's a monument. Why do I know? I I can look things up. I have the internet. If you want to have it in your head canon that I'm gay, go ahead. I don't care. But Wilson, he's returned to us. Actually, speaking of that, I got a friend. I went to the Nether. Got a buddy. This Torsten. Meet Torsten, everybody. I found him dried up in the Nether. Had no idea what it was, and then Yia or whatever. I still don't know how to pronounce her name, or their name rather. From a couple streams ago, showed up yesterday and told me all about it. So we got a friend. We got a friend. Another friend. I'm gonna fly over to Wilson in a bit. Actually, how are you doing, Wilson? What do you think, Wilson? What do you think, Wilson?
Yes.
He's doing good. All right. Toshen, come a bit closer. Come a bit closer now. Yep. Just a little bit closer. There you go. I didn't get the thing. Oh, I got it. It's fine. All right, we're gonna go fly over to Wilson because I have something else I have to show. I'm not gonna compost him either. Wilson will seed compost Torsten. Listen. Wilson, you know that it's physically impossible for me to compost Torsten. It's just not possible. It's not an option. But do you think that I'm gonna end up composting Torsten, Wilson? What do you think, Wilson?
How should I know? I'm a pumpkin.
That is true. You are a pumpkin. How should you know? It's also a bit of a bad time going over here now because it's getting nighttime. But I really want to show off this thing that I did yesterday off camera. Because it's really important. This is very important for the Wilson lore. As you might have noticed, there's a bit of a lump over there. So let me just give you a better angle. I really want the reveal here. Ta-da! I gave Wilson a BBL. Boy is thick as fuck. He's no longer a pumpkin, he's a plumpkin. It was so unnecessary, but I just wanted to make sure that I got, you know, his backside some niceness too, because he's really cool from the one side, and then you come from the other angle, and it's just like flat. I wanted to change it, so I did. Awful use of extra pumpkins, shaking my head. Oh, come on, it's a great use. Who doesn't love a good ass? I'm sure you love it, right? Don't you, Wilson? What do you think, Wilson?
Your mom.
Don't know how that's relevant. But sure. I'm just glad to have him back. That's all. Talking about your mom's butt. Yeah, well. Tell me something else that's new. Because that's not new. But the brilliance of having Torsten is that it's a little easier to get around. And I could just jump off here. I'm up here. It's great. It's like having an airship. Except it's alive and has tentacles. And sounds like a cat. Just like an airship. Famously, when the Hindenburg went down, all you could hear was meow. And then an explosion. But yes, I've done that. I got to the nether. I got a bunch of blaze rods. Turns out, I got like the best fucking nether seed in the whole goddamn world. I have... I'm not gonna bother going in there because I'm gonna risk losing my life again. I have both the warped biome and the regular, you know, red biome next to each other. Not too far away, like just a few blocks, maybe 100 blocks, there's a nether fortress. And if you follow through the nether fortress, you can get to the soul sand biome. They're all next to each other. It's incredible how lucky I've been with that. So I ended up going in there yesterday, and I got, I think, about 30-something rods. Yeah, 31 rods. So I won't be needing those for a while. So yeah, that's about pretty much what happened. I changed the farm a little bit. We don't have as many cows anymore. Cuck cow is safe. I just want to prove that. Hold on, let me go have a look. I decreased the size of the farm because it was like I don't need this many cows anymore. Where's Cuck cow? Where is he at? Where's my boy? Where he at? There he is. Our good boy. At least I accuse you of composting it too. Look, I don't have a composter anymore. It's not around anymore. I threw it in the ocean. In the water. There's no composter anywhere. It's literally impossible unless I make one. But I'm not gonna. Because I don't trust myself anymore. And then I got sheep as well, so we can make the flag. I should make the Swedish flag today before I do anything else. That is hugely important. I need to make sure that my tower is as Swedish as possible, so I gotta set that up. Let me actually breed the sheep first, so I have a few more. At least it wouldn't be alive during the composting. Look, there's just whatever. Shut up about the composting. We need to speculate what I'm gonna use my underwater base for. Is it just gonna be for plotting and scheming? 'Cause that could be the case. I could just make a cool underwater base, but it would be nice if it had a purpose. I had an idea to break an end portal and put it there, but you can't do that. You can't use Silk Touch on the end portal thingamajiggers, so that's not gonna happen. But it would be nice to have a place where I can like put like a giant like map of my base area, like this one. Because putting this in the corner here just looks weird. But it would be nice to be able to plot somewhere. Drugs, grow seaweed. No. I don't need the seaweed though. I don't need that much seaweed. Maybe I can combine it with something else here. Oh, and the subway system is gonna connect to that. I'm gonna show you where the subway system starts in a bit. But yeah, yeah, I don't really have any other ideas for combining with that. What do I use space for? What can I craft? What do I need? Do I need a dedicated space for something specific? I'd put the iron farm there, but the iron farm is going to be so far away that it won't be passively generating iron. I need that thing to be here. These are quite peculiar. I'm not really sure what to do here. Look at this. A warped mushroom on a stick? I guess that's for the things that are in the lava, maybe. I don't know. I think if I were to make an underwater base, it would just be for the sake of making an underwater base. A cat home? I mean, I guess. I suppose so. I do also need to spruce up this place, put in some furniture. But I'll worry about that later. I have started a subway system over here. There's gonna be subway stations going, basically just like rails going from point A to point B, and they meet up here. There's like the connection point. I could do that. Underwater garden with bees and stuff. That would be very cool. It would be very cool, but I'm just thinking, like, is it like if you have an underwater base, it should be for something grandiose, something important, or something really evil. I do not account for your suffering to transport the beast. Oh, it'll be fine. I'll figure that out. Yeah, I need to think about it a little bit. What it's gonna be for. All I know is I want it to be a giant glass dome, and then some stuff happening within the dome. What actually happens in there, I don't know. But an underwater base would be pretty cool. but I'll have to think about it. In the meantime, though, I'm gonna go make sure that my sheep are the correct color so that I can make the Swedish flag. Because I gotta be able to scare off the Danish somehow. Also, unfortunately, think that I have an uneven amount of sheep right now, which is gonna drive me nuts. If you have a Silk Touch pickaxe, then you can move beehives with the bees still inside the hive. Well, I got Silk Touch. I got 2 pickaxes with Silk Touch, actually. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9. Can I breed you 2 again? There we go. Okay. We got 10 now. Let me go get 1 more blue. I can have an equal amount of blue and yellow sheep. Equality. That's what this farm is about. Just mine the hive during rain or nighttime to guarantee them being full. Yeah, well, that is if I'm gonna actually do that. Because another idea that I have is I make it my my war bunker, but just make it underwater. Because I gotta have a place to like to think about my defensive options when the Danish come and invade my place. They are scheming. I know they are. They've been visiting several times already. Do not escape, little one. There is no escape. You will remain here till you're all grown. Can I change the color of you now? I can. Where's your... Where the hell are the other ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess that's it. But didn't I... Am I dumb? I think I'm dumb. I feel I'm probably being really dumb. 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4... God, you all keep moving all the time. 1, 2, 3, 4... Is there a 5th sheep that I'm not seeing somewhere? A 5th yellow one? Are there 9 now? Did I miss? I don't know if I miscounted before. I have no idea. I'm going to bed. Not enough. The looming Danish threat. Exactly. I gotta protect myself somehow. It's like the only issue with making an underwater like battle base is that I only have one idea for how I want to decorate it, no more than one. So decorating would be a fucking nightmare. How's my water thing so fast? Because I got the soul sand. It's an elevator. Anyway, I guess I'll just go share my sheep. Let me just think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess one of the sheep just didn't breed before. Or I had like 5 in here and not 6. I don't know. I just don't know. But give me your wool. I also said it before. It's so weird to shear sheep now because before they would just change color back to white when they were, you know, when they had no more wool on them. And now it somehow makes them like more naked. I can't really describe how. It's just a vibe, but like especially the blue sheep. Like that is suddenly just too much skin. I don't like that. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for putting you through that. Also unsure how many blue pieces of wool I'm gonna need for this. But I will figure it out. Let me actually check. Because I have a flag design that I want to work off of. I just gotta remember how it looks. Right, I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? Is that 2 or 3 blocks wide? I think it's 2. If it is 2, then yeah, 4, 8, 12. 12 blue and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 yellow. So I already have enough yellow. Just need a tad bit more blue. And that's enough blue. Wow. Cool. Alright, see you later. You can enjoy your own fur now for a while. I have enough for what I need to do. And I'm gonna use Torsten to help me out here. Because I assume that I'm able to build whilst riding Torsten. Ah, Jesus. I didn't get the... Where's the lead? Where'd it go? Over here. Can I be allowed to pick this up? Thank you. Thank you very much. I was also so surprised when I found out you could tame a ghast. I had no idea that was a thing. And I'm so thankful that I had no idea. It was so cool to discover that. Let me see. Do this. Uh-huh. That. Oh god, no, that's the wrong one. I forget you can't use control to go down. That is how you get off, and I do not want to get off. Alright, thank you, thank you. Back it up a little bit. Put that there. Put this here. Go down a little bit. Yep. Neat. Get this. And of course you went all the way down. God damn. Oh, I thought you went out. Oh, well, you did go on the rooftop. What the fuck am I talking about? Would you pick it up? Thank you. Put this here. Put that here. Put this here. And then for this. Beautiful. Now let me just fly off for a little bit. Now let's get a good view of this. Ta-da! I'm so proud to have rebuilt Sweden. I've reclaimed the land. This should scare off the Danish. Or maybe make them more inclined to take it over. I really don't know how they operate. Alright, that's nice. That's very nice. Good job, Torsten. I'm so happy to have you on the team. Right. Cool. I do also need to pick a location for where the underwater base is going to be. And hopefully I won't have to go too far, because making the subway system is going to be a fucking nightmare in that case. Let's see. I wanted to take the flag thing off of the list of things to do. I really need to update this list at this point, but I'll hold on with that. I'll wait. I also need to figure out, or rather expand my storage situation, but why would I do that? Why would I work with storage? I hate storage. And that's also really boring to dedicate a whole stream to that. So, not happening. Let's see. I can't fit this in here. Fucking son of a bitch. But underwater base is kind of long term though. That's gonna take a while to accomplish. I gotta get a whole bunch of glass for the dome. I gotta find the location to put it up. There's just a whole bunch of things I gotta do. So I'll probably not do that right now. In terms of useful stuff, I think Iron Farm is probably the most useful thing to do right now. But I haven't quite found a design that I like. Like for the Iron Farm. I don't, because it's been so difficult to find like a design that looks okay, that isn't too like utilitarian. But that also doesn't give me like a fucking metric fuck ton of iron. I don't need that much. I'm just a wood guy. I don't need that much iron. I only need like a decent amount, no more than that. So haven't quite figured out what design I would like to use. So it's like I don't even really want to start on that until I have a design picked. And I don't want to go online to find one right now because that would be annoying too. I suppose I could go exploring, I guess. That'd be fairly decent of an idea. I need to sort out my inventory though. God dang it. Gosh darn it. Sure. Just put it wherever. Equip my shield again. I should make some diamond boots too. Oh, don't need 5. It's a little bit unnecessary to have a whole set of diamond armor for right now, but eh. Cool. I need to get some more food. Stay strapped. Yeah. You never know when the bad guys are gonna hit you. You gotta be ready at all times. Let me bring bed. Question now is, do I travel with Stig, my trusty horse, or do I travel with Torsten because of ease of travel? Because Torsten is far slower. But at least then I can just go. But Stieg is a lot faster. That's just a peculiar thing. I can also go on foot, I guess. I don't have to bring a pet along. I think if I were to travel, I'd probably have to travel with Torsten, just because if I come across an ocean or whatever, I would like to be able to just fly across it and not have to worry about it. Uh, yeah, I should probably do that. Uh, bring an extra leash or two, just in case I lose one. It's funny, I've gotten all these leads because I killed the first guy, but every other dude that's shown up have like either had their own llamas die for some stupid reason, or the leads just broke off. Like it's just free stuff for me. um, I will take it. I have so many goddamn carrots too. I want to get rabbits at some point as well. That'd be nice. Hence why I kind of want to make a zoo. There's so many fucking things I want to do. God, this is gonna take forever to accomplish. um, put away these things in here for now. I'm gonna have to sort out this shit later anyway. But that's good. Is it, where is it? Where's the thing I'm looking for? Is it these ones? The loads? Is this a lodestone? Is it these things you can connect like a compass to? I think so. Because if that's the case, then I might just want to make like a like that type of situation so I can just find my way back. Underwater zoo, like the Ark in the Bible or something. Well, I wouldn't be. I'm just imagining the Bible like you gotta save all the animals by putting them underwater. I do like the idea though of doing that because it sounds like it's gonna be a fucking nightmare to accomplish. Um, and it would be kind of cool and special. So maybe, perhaps, I'll have to ponder over it. Speaking of pondering, I still gotta make that the orb so I can actually ponder properly. Actually, I have kind of the perfect place for this lodestone. Let me just put it here. Kablam. God, my nose is so itchy. Why is it so itchy? Stop it. You're being annoying. I also gotta bring a fence so that I can hitch Torsten to it whenever I need to land. These will do. Okay, put this in here. God, my nose, stop. Just, you're being so annoying and disruptive. I don't know why. I must be allergic to streaming because every time I turn on the camera, it's like, oh, hold on, I'm about to sneeze. Is there anything else I'm forgetting, or don't really think I'm forgetting anything? Allergic to being accountable for composting your friend more like I've already accounted for it. I rebuilt him fucking 16 times bigger. Is he 16 times bigger? I don't know. He's huge now. I've already I've already done my word. I've already suffered for my sins, okay? Love rage baiting. It is kind of funny. A healthy amount of it is funny. Right, compass. That was the thing. That's what my brain was trying to figure out. It's too much fucking TV static in my head that I just can't think of things. Now, do I just right-click the lodestone and that's it? I do! Dope! That's wonderful. Alright, Torsten, are you ready for an adventure? We're gonna go in that direction. Which, I don't know if that's south, north, or... Actually, it's probably east, according to... Well... Is it east? Might be east. I don't know. It's that way at the very least. Now, could you just come down a little bit? Pretty please? It's just a little bit. Just a little bit. Thank you. I didn't get the lead. Hold on. Hold on. We gotta go get him. These ones are valuable. Ooh, that also reminds me. I gotta get a slime chunk going at some point. There we go. Which I think there might actually be one right below me, but I don't know. Kompass, good Swedish word. It's a very good word. Pumpsin. Wilson, have I done enough? Actually, I've already asked this question. I'm not gonna ask it again. You said you can go check the VOD. For the stream when I resurrected him, you could check. I asked him if he thought it was okay, and he said yes. I've done enough. Also, Wilson, do you think this mission will go well? What do you think, Wilson?
How should I know? I'm a pumpkin.
You know what? Fair point. Fair point. Fair play. Also, yeah, the compass thing has probably been one of the better things they've implemented in the game. Also, something I said. Basically, anytime they implement something that I said would be good as a kid, 9 times out of 10, that was a good idea. And then there's the 1 time out of 10 where it was like, I want them to put in Star Wars. Which is like, yeah, Star Wars is cool. And I mean, Star Wars mods for Minecraft are probably great, but doesn't really make sense. And you can't, like, the IP doesn't, they don't have the rights and all that. But, you know. Compass thing was a good choice. What's that over there? Is that a fucking huge mountain? Humongous mountain. Although I've already been over there, haven't I? God, it's gonna take forever to do. Wanting Star Wars in is possible, though. It is. It for sure is. I do need to experiment with modding a bit more, though. Just in general. I feel like I've been missing out a whole lot. It's just, I don't know, I haven't really had a whole lot of good luck with modding. Is that an even bigger mountain over there? That is a humongous mountain over there. Actually, wait, oh yeah, this is the mountain range. There's some rabbits over this way. I went over here looking for pumpkins at one point, and there's a bunch of rabbits over here. Kind of a nice area for a castle too, because it's kind of raised. But if I were to build a castle, it'd be actually in the snowy mountains, not just here. Chat GPT make a Star Wars mod. I don't think I want to play a Star Wars mod made by Chat GPT. I really don't think I do. You know, Torsten, I do love you, but this is taking a while. My favorite part though is your goggles. You look so happy and content. Also, can you get faster ghasts and I just happen to get like a slow one? Because like horses have different speeds, don't they? Or is it just like different amounts of life that they have? I don't know. Also, I'm really curious what the I'm really curious what the health bar for my pets and mounts, what the icon is supposed to be. Uh, Also check it out, fucking mountain goats, epic. Hello, fellas, how are you? Totally forgot you existed. Well, yeah, the design of the hearts down the bottom, like I don't really know what they're meant to be. For the longest time, I thought they were light bulbs, which didn't make any sense. Because like, why would they be light bulbs? It doesn't make any. There's no reason for that. Is that a random patch of snow there? Why? This is gonna be the whole stream, by the way. I hope you're excited for the rest of the stream being this. Gonna be doing this for a while. Is that legitimately snow though? Or is that something else? I'll have to go in for a closer look. Like I would assume it is, but I don't know why it would be here. Yeah, that's snow. But why? I'm also gonna steer clear of that pool of lava over there. I don't want to accidentally glide into that. Although you're a gas, you're from the Nether. Are you immune to lava? Torsten, are you immune to it? I'm not gonna test it because I don't dare to, but are you? This is a kind of nice ocean for an underwater base, though. Like just putting in the middle here. I also gotta come in for a landing here because it is getting quite dark. Uh, just gotta get a lead on. Yep. Out. Uh, there you go. Did I accidentally? I accidentally lost one of the fences because I. Oh no, I got it back. The game figured it out. That's a strong rope, by the way. This hulking mass of a man can fly away and not break the rope. Uh, okay, let's break this. Get on up. Did I get the... Nope, still on the ground. Thank you. God, this is so much fun. Taking hours to get anywhere. I do really like this sheer, like, drop off on the cliffs here, though. There's some serious potential for cool builds here. There's a waterfall. That's cool. More of a light wee than it is a waterfall, but it's there. You could make like a... Honestly, you could just build Stormvale Castle right here. This is taking forever. I'm sorry, Torchlight. I don't mean to complain. It's just... It is not very fast. It is easy travel, though. I get to just hang out, but... Sure is not the fastest. Let me just, out of curiosity, look it up. Can you make this sort of travel faster? Can you do that? Am I allowed to do that? Also, excuse me, YouTube, what the hell's happening? It's telling me the statistics for my YouTube stream right now. It's telling me that there's been no views so far, but the average watch time is almost an hour. Cool. I don't know how that's physically possible, but cool. Let me see. No, I don't want to use the fandom wiki. The fandom wiki can suck my entire fucking dick. It's not a whole lot of dick to suck. Got a micro penis, but you can suck the whole thing, fandom. I hate you. I absolutely hate you. Can you make guests faster? That's what I want to know. Oh my god, I am so tired. I'm so tired of when I'm looking up an answer for a simple question on Google and it keeps linking me shorts and videos. I don't want to see a video. I want to see a text answer. It's like videos are like for a specific time, but there's just prioritize text, please. Like I really don't care about no video. I don't want to see it. Uh, yeah, there just seems to be exploits on how to make it go faster, not actual like built-in ways like, oh, feed it this to make it go faster or train it to go faster. Like it doesn't seem to be a thing. Yeah, speed can only be increased by cheats or behavior packs. Yep. The shorts videos stuff is really annoying. It's so annoying. Like they're helpful, don't get me wrong. Like sometimes when I'm just like trying to figure out how to work, I don't know, for example, like editing software like DaVinci, when I'm trying to figure out how the fuck to just make, I don't know, certain types of effects or change project settings or whatever, and I just can't figure it out on my own. A video is more helpful than text because then you can see someone going through the motions or whatever. But when it comes to Minecraft, let me read a wiki, a good wiki, not fandom, or you know, just provide me with a good old quick text answer. I will say I do like this area for an underwater base, not only because I have the cool cliffs over there, where there's potential for more type of build stuff, but also there's a really deep section of the ocean right here. A whole ass dome underneath here would look really cool, I think. How fast is this? Because this low-key feels like if I'm, like, crouching instead of running. Can Torsten drown? Well, I would assume not. Because I put Torsten when he was a dried-up small baby fetus. When I found him in the nether, he was a dried-up raisin fetus, and then I put him in the water like one of those, you know, dinosaur toys or whatever, where you put the thing in the water and then in a few hours it'll have grown up to like 3 times the size. I did that. So he was underwater for like at least a day or two. So I would just assume he has no issue with being underwater, but maybe it's like a frog situation where growing up they're like fine with being underneath water, and then when they reach adulthood they can drown. Frogs can drown, right? I'm not messing that up, right? They start off as the tadpoles, which are underwater, and then when they grow up and turn into frogs, they do like the mammal thing where they're like they have to hold in air, right? Yeah, frogs can drown, yeah. Maybe it's that type of thing. Also, is that... Well, let me pull out the binoculars. Is that... That is an underwater temple, for sure. I have yet to ever go to an underwater temple in my entire life. Playing this game. Or actually, I think I probably did it in creative at one point, but no other time than that did I do it. This ocean is so goddamn annoyingly huge. Fuck. I'm never gonna get across this. And now I'm committed. I've started flying across and I'm committed. We're in this together, Torsten, you and me. This is a bonding experience. I really, really need something. I should have brought like a Rubik's Cube or something with me. Actually, hold on. I can make this a lot easier for myself. I have technology on my side. Let me add a new voice command. No, don't edit one. Keep it the same. New command. When I say computer fly, key press W. No, I don't want to press and release it. I want to hold it. Hold until released. Is that the one? Press down W key. Yes. And then new command. When I say computer stop flying, I want you to kill a command for me. Where is it? Voice attack action. Stop another command. That one. Yup. Cool. Oh, and I gotta change the other one. Send command to this target. Send it to Minecraft. Up. Apply. Done. Right. Computer, fly. Aha! I'm not pressing any keys and it's flying. Now I can just sit back, relax, have a good time. It's still boring as fuck, but whatever. If I only had Wilson here, we could have a chat about something. Although he'd probably start talking about my mom, and that's so annoying. Although, what's this that I see? Ahoy, what's over there? A beach. Just a fucking regular ass forest. Nothing exciting about it. Cool. Awesome. Ugh. Why do they make the gas so slow? Like, I get it, but also, I don't get it. Because it makes sense that the Elytra is way faster. Because it should be. It's just you with a pair of wings. That's really fast, obviously. But I feel like the gas can be a bit faster. Or at least give me the option to make it faster. Because this is taking forever to do. Like, it's to the point where I would probably say with 99% confidence, this is the most boring stream on Twitch and YouTube right now. Like, goddamn. Did you ever want to see the Minecraft world slowly render in front of you? Because this is the stream for that. Oh my god. It has taken me nearly 2 game days to get to this point. If I would have just walked and used a boat, this would have been so much faster. Again, Torsten, I don't mean to throw shade, and I'm sure you're going to be really useful for when I want to actually, you know, fucking carry around a bunch of animals. Because apparently you could just tie a bunch of animals to a bunch of leads and then fly around with them whilst you're on your mount. So that would make the whole making a zoo thing a lot easier. But yeah, this fucking stinks. Here's what I'm gonna do. Now that I've reached new lands. Computer, stop flying. Computer, stop flying. Computer, stop flying. What the fuck is the command? It is the command. Why is it not working? I've told you to kill them. Why are you not killing the thing? What if I edit it? To be like... hold on. Delete that. Other... Yeah, stop another command. What? Stop. Yeah, stop that one. Why are you not... Is it here that I gotta send it to? And now you stop... I don't know what's happening. I really don't. Tie you up here. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep here. How much time do I have left on the stream? About an hour. I'm gonna dedicate the rest of the stream to just probably exploring, I think. I don't want to do any more traveling by Torsten's back. I'll just do that off camera. I want this to be somewhat exciting, goddammit. I'm gonna bring my bed. Now, Torsten, listen, I'm gonna leave you here, but I'm not gonna leave you here forever. I'm gonna come back, alright? You just enjoy the views, enjoy the grass, the sunflowers. I'll be back soon. Daddy loves you. Be safe. And if you see any monsters, spit fireballs at them. I know you can do that. You can spit fireballs, right? Can you actually do that? Can you trigger... Like, is there a button I can hit when I'm on Torsten to make him shoot a fireball? Because that would be fucking sick. That would be, like, totally dope. We got another mountain range here. This might actually be a better mountain to build my castle at. Because as much as the other mountain range is closer, I wasn't really getting the correct vibes, so to speak. And the vibes are really important. Oh. Uh-oh. The Danish are here. This is a problem. Also, hello, rabbits. How are you? I would take down the outpost and all that, and like free the LAs, but I don't know what to do with them yet. And I don't want the responsibility of LAs right now. I'll fight them later. For ownership of the mountain. Oh my god, there's the Danish are right next to a village. This is a really bad placement for them. What the hell happened here? Or are they preparing for an invasion? Either way, things are not looking very good here. But this is like a fucking awesome place for a castle, though. Can you guys see the vision? Oh, let me show you what I see. Ow. I see that I have broken legs. You have this water here, which I could probably connect to the water over there to make it like a river type of thing. So you could line the sides here with the more houses. And then you can have like a giant like sort of path like going from here, like where a dock area would be. A lining path all the way up to like a giant castle wall over here. That could be pretty cool. Again, I would have to deal with the Danish, but I can do that. I'm Swedish. I have dealt by people that dealt with the Danish in the past. Probably wrongfully so, but still. Is there anything else around here though, or is that about it? Because like it's good to have a cool castle location and all that, but I would like to have more than just that. Jesus. Again, I don't know why my nose is so itchy. And should I say, bitchy? Am I right? Itchin' and bitchin'. Nothing to really take here that's of value. Hello, sir. How are you dealing with the impending doom of the Danish? How is your emotional state? Also, isn't it right underneath the mountains where you would tend to like find the underground cities or whatever? That I also have not done yet? Does any one of these places have any loot? You should have some loot. Ooh, hello, money. I'm not gonna get the leather armor, though. You can keep the leather armor. You'll probably need the armor, actually. Some more rabbits. Did they change the way the rabbits look? I think they did. And I've been meaning to say this before as well. I kind of don't really like how they've updated, like, or like how all the new animations look for things. It's like a little too real. Don't get me wrong, it's cute as fuck. Obviously cute as fuck to see the bunnies bounce around and how their ears flop and all that, but you know what I mean? Like, it is. I think the reason I don't like is there's a bit too much of a bit too much of a contrast between like the older animations, like for sheep and cows, where they are just like cubes with limbs that go flopping back and forth when they're walking around. That's all they do. Meanwhile, all the new things seem to have like all kinds of wibbles and wobbles to them, which is like cool and great. And it's good, I guess, but it, like I wish they would update the other animations too, because like the contrast is just, I don't know, too big for me. They went the like improved animation mod route, yeah. I'm used to there being jank in the movements. Exactly. I feel like just commit to either one. I'd probably prefer jank stuff. Also, these mountains are so cool. That's another epic place for some sort of build. I have it in me for some reason to just love the idea of building in the side of a mountain, like carving out a whole bunch of space in the side of a mountain and just building a base there. That's like the first thing I think of when I see that. Either that or making like a giant face in the mountain, like a, I guess, Mount Rushmore-esque place. I chatted with my coworker who went to Japan for 2 weeks at the same time as my 1 week Tennessee trip. We were unified by the fact that we both ate Nashville fried Nashville fried chicken. Me, the American, Japan thinks you are. Isn't it? I think it's Japan as well, where they have KFC for Christmas, which is really funny to me. It's like, how the hell does such a thing happen? I think I would assume it started because of some sort of uh campaign they had one Christmas, and then it just sort of became a tradition. Or I don't know, maybe Japan just loves to role play as Americans on Christmas. I could see that being equally true. I need to get a cat as well in this game. I gotta do that at some point. More emeralds, thank you. He said that he saw a KFC flavored dipping candy, like the lick and dipstick things. Oh. Fascinating. I really want to travel some more at some point. I've always been meaning to, like, I've always wanted to travel more. There's just never been money, and the time has never been right. I think in the next, if things go well, I would assume that I'm gonna be traveling in maybe the next, I don't know, 5, 10 years maybe. But I really want to just like explore like the nature of Japan. I really would like to just go hiking there. I think that would be really nice. Uh, and I guess just visit maybe one of the bigger cities just for the hell of it, I guess. Uh, I feel like I've never liked cities, and I feel like it would just be a bit much. So I'd probably just be like a 1 day type of thing, and then go right back to hiking. um, but I just appreciate nature. That's the thing that I like above all else. Why are there so many fucking villages? There's two. What, did they make it less rare with villages? Like I don't know what happened, but there's so many. Does Minecraft have an overpopulation problem? Yes they do. There are so many fucking goddamn villages in this game. So many. In fact, it's almost to the point where I'm like, you know what? All you Danish, you can take some of the villages if you want to. Take out some villagers in the process, because there are far too many villages. Anyway. Never traveled much with my family because of money, so I'm trying hard to do it more as a young adult. Yeah, same. I've only ever gone to two places that are not Sweden, and that is Norway for like a 1 day type of thing, because that's what my family could afford at the time, just having like a road trip essentially across the border. And when I was in ninth grade, I believe, or eighth grade, something like that, I traveled to Brussels with my French class to speak French, I guess. That was pretty cool, but I really wish I would have done it later because I don't feel like I could. I don't feel like I fully appreciated it enough when I was at that age. Um, I feel like I would have. I wish I would have done it now because I would have probably appreciated it a whole lot more. Um, and probably enjoyed being there just in the moment more. I also just don't even remember that much of that fucking trip. I have like faint memories. Uh, you want to hike in Japan, the Alps, and New Zealand? Yeah. You always try to find an aquarium to visit anywhere I go. That's my core goal. I want to visit more dinosaur museums. I visited a, for all intents and purposes, kind of shitty dinosaur museum in Uppsala, which is basically the city that's right on top of Stockholm, or like right north of it. I had been there as a kid, uh, at one point or another. Um, can I even fucking recall? I can't even remember anymore having actually done that as a kid. I just know I did. Um, Trying to remember it now, I can only remember when I went there later on my own. Um, but I went there as a kid, had like the faintest of memories of it, and decided to go on my own for like a day trip, and it was so cool. I saw a T-Rex skull. That was sick. um, like just seeing the bones and like seeing like mammoth fur or whatever. Like I was just like, oh my god, it's so cool. And it was pretty shit. Like I don't think there was like a single complete skeleton there. I would love to go to like a bigger museum. There's probably a better one in Stockholm actually. But that's what I would love to do. I would love to go to a big and proper museum. I keep bumping into more villages. Oh my god, stop with this. There's so many villages. Who asked for all these villages? I was joking about the overpopulation problem. There is a serious overpopulation problem here. What the fuck is going on? Is T-Rex Torsten's nickname? No, no. It was his nickname back in college. Yes, Torsten went to college. I know. Um, but he didn't really like it. Much like he just in general didn't like college. Bad memories. I gotta say as well, this world seed is kind of disappointing because I keep seeing the same fucking biomes over and over again, and I feel like I've been going through plains for like the past few weeks. And I'm gonna have to go all the way back to my own fucking base later as well. Which I'll do off camera, because there's no way I'm gonna do this entire trip for nothing. And then force you guys to watch the whole thing back. I'm gonna do that off camera. I guess I'll travel across here. Why not? Fuck it. Hello, bunnies. You're cute. Little patchy ones. Uh, Museums are your favorite tourism spot besides hikes and aquariums. Yeah. Or like preserved historical estates. Those are pretty cool too. Um, yeah, I just want to travel the world some more. I would love to do that. The dream thing would be to take the train just across Europe. Um, I fucking love trains. Like not in the like autistic way, where it's like I love the different models of trains, and not to be like negative about that. I fucking love people that are really enthusiastic about trains, but like I mean, I love trains in the sense that I love riding trains. I hate flying. I've flown like twice. And like I'm not super scared about it. It's just I don't like it. Um you can tell me how safe it is or whatever. I don't care. It's just I just don't like it. I way prefer train when I'm like on the ground. um that is my preferred mode of transport if I'm going long distances. So I would love to uh maybe like get a group of friends together. Alternatively, just have like a partner to travel with. But that's not gonna happen in a million years. So I'm sticking with the group of friends idea. And just travel across Europe to like go see France, Italy, Germany, and just ride the trains. That would be fucking sick. Like maybe travel by train down to like Germany and then hike across a portion of Germany and then continue riding the train into like France and then do a hike in France and then take the train to Italy, do a thing there, and then maybe somehow loop around back to Sweden. I also really want to visit Norway again and just appreciate the nature. Uh Never really got to see much of it when I was there that one time. Um so that'd be cool. Because Norway has like Sweden's nature just times 10. The fucking mountains are crazy there, and the fjords and the it's just so sick. I just love it. I really want to go there as well. As an American, you yearn for trains like nothing else. You hate cars. Fair, fair, very fair. I've seen pictures of the what like 10-lane highways, so I get it. uh Man, I'm at a fucking oak forest again. Give me something new. Actually, which biome have I not seen? I've been to the mangrove one at this point. I've seen jungles out the fucking ass several times. I've seen badlands. What biome have I not seen? Like, I guess there is that new one. But didn't I technically see that? The one that's like It looks like kind of ashy. Where they had that supposedly scary mob or whatever. But again, didn't I already see that? Because I got the white wood from there. But that was like an oak wood forest, but just like that. So what's the deal? I just don't know. Where am I right now, coordinates wise? Fucking miles away. Just awesome. I need to get to some high ground so that I can assess where I'm gonna go. Where there's a beach. There is more trees. More trees. You guessed it. Trees. Spruce forest. Oh boy, what a disappointment. I'm just trying to think of what fucking biomes have I not been to. I feel like I've been to most biomes at this point, but haven't been to them all for sure. Because there's like an achievement for going to all of them. I'll just keep going in the one direction here until the stream ends, basically. Or until I find something interesting. Whichever happens first. I also gotta find a woodland mansion at some point. That'd be cool to see that. Starting to feel like exploring was a bad idea. Oh look, jungle. I'll actually explore the jungle, fuck it. There might be a temple in there. Which I don't need. But would be cool, I guess. I haven't seen one of those in the game so far. I've seen them in the past, but I haven't seen them in this on this playthrough so far. Also, what fucking game was I had an idea like yesterday, I think, of a game that I could play on stream, and now I just can't remember it. Uh, because I did mention it yesterday. I think it was yesterday at the very least. I kind of want to put Minecraft on ice at a certain point. Um, because if there's a lot of things I would like to do, but if I were to just do this for like several weeks, I'd probably go insane. So I would like to be able to put it on ice and then do something else and then come back, but I don't remember what the fuck it was that I wanted to do. Any woodland mansions around here? Just a small woodland mansion for a boy. Hello? Nope. Nothing. There's a giant pit of death, though. That's cool. The really dangerous thing as well is that I'm running out of potatoes. I can always get more food, but potatoes is what keeps me going properly. If I were to eat meat, I would just get, slow. Wouldn't be the same. My God, has been the most pointless adventure so far. Like, let me see something interesting, for the love of God. What's that over there? That is just more dark oak wood forest. No sign of a mansion anywhere. Is this a penis? Is this a naturally generated penis? Sure is. It's probably the most interesting discovery I've made in the past 30 minutes. And it's a goddamn penis. Thank you, Minecraft. Very cool. Oh, this is cool. I guess. Like, if I was looking to build a base, it would be a good place to do it, but... Oh, hello, Panda. How are you? Are you stuck with your head in the ground? Are you doing okay, buddy? Let me go deeper in the jungle, fuck it. Sure, they'll find something cool eventually. Little did the boy know that he would find nothing of interest for the next 2 days. Imagine if I were to go this far with Torsten, I wouldn't even be like a third of the way here. Again, I'm not trying to throw shade at him. He's just very slow. He is adorable though. He was especially adorable when he was just a baby. But he was just a tiny little boy. Excuse me, Panda, have you seen, you know, anything peculiar around here? Also, why do you look so mad? Are you okay? Did I say something wrong? Hooray, some music, but it's the fucking bad music. Fucking 10% C418 and 90% Microsoft slop. Hooray. Why did I come here? Why did I do this? There was no reason to explore. I had no goal in mind. I've been practically to every biome that I could ever want to go to. I've every type of wood that I would ever want to have. I've pretty much everything. So why did I explore? I should have just followed Kratos' advice. Kratos from God of War. I think in Ragnarok he said something that if you mean to travel, don't travel away from something. Travel towards something. I was traveling away for the sake of traveling away. It seemed like a good idea at the time, and now look at where I am. Fucking nowhere. Hello, house. I mean, he meant it more like metaphorically to just not a runaway, like run away from your feelings, I guess. Uh, but also like literally to like, don't escape for the purpose of escaping. Uh, yeah, whatever. Point is, I'm lost, and I hate that I even started traveling to begin with. Well, I'm not lost. I have the compass still. I'll grab the lectern here just because I know I'm gonna need that. That way I can technically say that this wasn't a totally fruitless journey. Even though it definitely has been so far. Oh my. Oh, also, I think I mentioned on the Discord server that I'd uploaded or submitted a YouTube clip type video, uh, to Daily Dose of Gaming. And I'm so upset that it didn't make it to the last video. It was such a funny clip. Maybe not that funny, but like funny enough to where it would definitely qualify to be in the video, I feel. Now, that said, I'm probably one of like 1,000 entries, so I get it. But come on. I was so hopeful. And for what? No reason. Part of me kind of believes also there's a chance that I might make it in the next video. But yeah. Probably not. I'd imagine for the next video it's just they grab whatever stuff comes in. I don't know how that works. Oh my god, it's another portal. I'm so excited. Jesus Christ, it just sounded like my housemate gave birth. Cool. Congratulations. I'm pretty sure the microphone didn't pick that up because I have, I don't know, what's it called? Not a compressor, not a limiter. What the fuck is it called? A noise gate. So certain sounds of a different level don't make it. Otherwise, it would pick up every tiny creak of everything, and I don't want that. But yeah. I guess I'll take this obsidian. That looks cool. I do like the crying obsidian or whatever. I'm sorry, but 2 gold axes with both mending? Who is this for? Come on, why are you pulling my leg like that? I just leave the rest. I was gonna try and make it back to, uh, I was gonna say Torrent for some reason. This is not Elden Ring. I'm gonna make it back to Torsten, and then we're gonna, I don't know, call it a day there maybe, if I even make it back to there in time for the end of the stream. I'm sorry for wasting everyone's precious time. Holy fuck, I did not realize what a mistake it would be to go on an adventure like this. Next week, I'll start doing more exciting things, I swear. First thing I'll do next week is set up an iron farm. I'm gonna find a design that I like, and then we're gonna set up that. I'm probably gonna need a whole bunch of iron for something later on. And then we're gonna start building the underwater base. Because that would be cool. And at a certain point, eventually I'll go to the stronghold and then go to the end, I guess. Also the wither, I guess, to defeat. But that's later. You also don't like the Cars movies? Well, you will probably like the car movie a little bit more. Um, cause remember how I said at the end of Nemo in the Swedish version of Nemo, Finding Nemo, how it says like the end, but in Swedish it says like just slut because of slut. There's like a similar kind of deal in the Cars movie. Cause you know his like famous like line like I am speed or whatever. In Swedish that is jag är fart. Jag är meaning I am and then fart being speed. So he essentially says I am fart. I am a fart. So now that you know that, you can chuckle at that scene a bit more when he's trying to hype himself up by saying that he is gas. And not the good kind of gas, the smelly kind. Pretty good. Yeah. Speaking of that translation as well, speed being fart or whatever, there's also for like, for example, for gas stations in Sweden, you know, you have the entryway and then the exit. You know, they want you to come in that specific from the specific angle. You know, because that's how they work. Um, but in Sweden, the entry point is called infart. So infart. And then the exit is utfart. So, you know, out fart. So that's kind of funny. There's signs in Sweden that say infart. And they're completely serious. Hello, Gia. Hello. Welcome. I was explaining some funny Swedish translation thingamajiggers as I am out here exploring for no purpose at all. This was a total waste of time stream. Is it another nether portal? I think it is. What do we got here then? More of these, I guess. Obsidian, gold nuggets. Leave the rest. Hello, bunny. How are you? Am I going in the right direction? Sure I am. Hello, polar bear. Also, I like how they gave the polar bears a butt. Would you look away, sir? Look at that. They gave him an actual crack. That's fucked up. Didn't even supply him with any kind of pants or anything. Just like what I did to Wilson. Yep, just like what I did to Wilson. At least now he can comfortably sit down if he wants to. I did him a favor, goddammit. He doesn't really appreciate the favor, but he'll learn to appreciate it in due time when he learns how to sit down. He'll be like, damn, this is actually a pretty nice cushion, thank you. Also, your mom. No, come back, bed. Where are you going? Now my bed's all soggy, god damn it. Now all of my sheets are wet. I'm gonna have to explain that it's not pee. Like, god damn it, Minecraft, this is how rumors start. Local streamer pees his pants on stream. I swear I didn't. Let it be known that it was the bed sheets that were wet. My pants are perfectly dry. And that does not mean that I pissed my sheets. I just dropped my entire IKEA bed down in the water. That's all that happened. Totally normal thing to do. Whatever, pee-pee boy. Don't call me pee-pee boy. I have sensitive feelings. Not my emotions. I think I'm close to where, Actually, no, I'm probably not even remotely close to where Torsten is. Probably miles away still. Yeah, I have a ton of villages to go by, but at least I recognize this one. It's over there somewhere. You know what? This is pretty boring. I've already said before. Not even trying to hide it. So let me make things a little bit more exciting, I guess. Let me just do that. And then let me change this to like, I guess. No, let me change it to this. Toggle. There we go. Entertainment. Wow, watch. Am I gonna hit the corner at any point? Who knows? Who even knows? I don't even know if it actually can hit the corner. The angle that it starts bouncing at is random, so I don't know. Remember how I talked about how I should, like, introduce, like, a jingling keys type of thing? It's pretty much that. I had this since before that, but, this serves the same purpose. Feeling very jingled. Good, good. Excellent. All according to plan. Tell me if it gets disorienting as well. If this gets weird, if you're starting to get sick from the footage, I'll turn it off. I remember doing this at one point when Chicken Warrior was here and watching, and he mentioned that he was starting to feel a little a little woozy from it. So just let me know. I can turn it off. Oh my god, I still have so far to go. Why did I come this way? Why? At least now I'll really appreciate my house a bit more when I come back home. It's gonna feel so nice to see my tower. Why do I feel so slow all of a sudden? Maybe it's because of all that ice jumping I did or whatever. Have I bounced off the corner yet, by the way? I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing right now. Don't think so? Cool. Oh, oh, almost did. Almost did. Again, I literally don't even know if it's possible. Uh, because the speed and the angle or whatever that I'm going off of, like the initial conditions are random, so I don't even know if it's actually possible for me to do that. Yeah, that was not close. But what about this one? No, no, not even close. But surely, no, not this one. That's not even close either. It's getting there. Oh, 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 oh. Ah. Oh. Oh, that was real close. They're real close. Eh? Oh. I don't even think it's actually gonna happen. It's like that clip in a bar where everyone cheers over hitting the corner. Exactly. Everyone is going fucking wild with it. Wait a minute. Is this where I wanted to build the castle? Yes, yes it is. Okay, so, Torsten is like around the corner. And I can finally go home. You know, considering what I've actually done in today's stream, progress has not been amazing. It really has not been very amazing. I put the flag on my house, and I changed the color of my sheep. That's about it. Oh yay. It's raining. Thunderstorm actually. Sleep. Sleep please. Thank you. Yay, soggy bed. Again, not from piss. This is not a pissed bed. It's just soggy because of the rain. You saw the rain. There's proof, there's evidence of the rain. I'm gonna come over this crest here, and I'm gonna see Torsten right over there in the distance. Where's he at? Torsten, you there? Buddy? I see the fence post there somewhere. Old man, are you there? Where did I put down the fence post? At least that thing should have rendered by now. Hey, buddy. Where you at? Oh, don't tell me I lost him. No, no, he's there. Hi, buddy. Hi, I found nothing over this way. This fucking seed stinks, bro. Well, I guess I got a diamond, but I don't really need that. I can get as many as I need underground. Uh, yeah, it's good to see you too. Did I get all the leads back? I got 3. All right, let's fly up a little bit. Set the coordinates. This is straight home. Got it. Computer, fly. Wonderful. I don't really need diamonds. Okay, rich. Of course I'm rich. In Minecraft, though. I'm not rich outside of Minecraft. Not even in the slightest. I'm committing now to traveling all the way back to my house at this fucking snail's pace, because I really want to go back to my base. It's probably going to take me at least, I don't know, 20 minutes. But we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. Will I bounce off the quarter, though? I would love to see that. I don't think I will. I don't think I shall. Not gonna happen. Could probably alter the settings, though, to make that happen. Let me open up the pause menu here a little bit. Tools, scripts, that's the speed at which it bounces. Uh, that's just the max amount. Let me change this to like 50 then. Toggle it. Hold on, let me toggle it again. Are we still going? We're still moving? Computer, fly! Thank you. What a day! What a fucking waste of time! I think I'm gonna commit to the idea of making an underwater zoo. That sounds fun. Sounds like a fun project. Like it's gonna be a nightmare, obviously, but it sounds like a fun project. Something to work on. Uh, so I'm gonna do that. Ah, exactly how I'm gonna make it happen, don't even ask, because I don't know, but I'll make it happen somehow. We truly are going at speeds so slow that I'm becoming philosophical. Like, I'm thinking, what led me to this point in life? Where I'm just like watching pixels slowly move past me as I'm trying to just go back to my base in Minecraft. And there's no excitement with coming back other than, okay, I'm good, I'm back. You just joined, what is happening? I'm traveling back home to my base after the most useless adventure in the history of humanity. Say hello to Torsten, my good old friendly guest. He's very slow, but he's very polite, so I forgave him for being slow. And me bouncing around the corner is because of, well, boredom. I need entertainment. Almost hit the corner. Ooh. Oh. Hey! Hit the corner! Let's go! Hey! I probably hit the corner earlier. I don't know, but cool. But yeah, we're just going from point A to point B. Very, very slowly. This is so annoying too. I didn't eat dinner before the stream because I misprioritized and I was my thought process was I need to go down to the store and get dinner, but also let's just watch a YouTube video first. And then after the video finished, I was like, "Hey, I really need to go down to the store now." I didn't do anything. I was just like, the only thought that was in my head was I need to go to the store, and I didn't go to the store. I eventually did go to the store, but at that point it was like a few minutes before the stream was supposed to start, and I didn't want to delay it too much further. So I just had a protein bar before the stream. So I did eat something, but it was a protein bar. I'm a man that needs food, and now I'm torturing myself by having to go all the way back home with this fucking thing. I gotta boost this thing. I gotta boost it somehow. I don't know how, but I gotta boost it somehow. I gotta put a couple of jet engines on Torsten. That's a good idea, actually. I should speak to Mojang. I should call them up on the phone and be like, hey, jet engines, get on it. Think you can dangle mobs off it to speed it up like reverse balloons? Interesting. Because the way that the Google described it, the Google said it just made it out to look like it was more of a glitch than it was like a legitimate thing. Does the Swedish name mean anything? Well, I'm not exactly sure if it means what I think it means. If I were to translate it, I guess it would be Thor stone. Torsten is spelled Torsten, and in that name you could find the words Thor and Stan, which is Thor, like the god Thor, and stone. I'm pretty sure that is not what it translates to. I would assume that's not the case, because that's a weird thing to name somebody, but I definitely think the Thor part of Torsten is related to Thor in some sort of way. I'm certain of that much. Actually, let us go up here so that I can sleep real quick. We're like halfway to home. I think one more day of travel, I'll probably get back to my base. This is getting painfully annoying. Why am I DVD screensaver now? Cause it's really boring to travel. Okay, I gotta entertain the audience somehow. Computer, stop flying. You're not stopping the flying. God damn it. Why? This command does not work. Now I stopped. This is so fucking weird. Whatever. There. Grab the bed, put it down, sleep. I gotta be a DVD thing, otherwise this is not gonna be entertaining at all. I gotta jingle the keys in front of the audience, otherwise there's no reason to stick around. Right. Do that. Did I get the thing? I didn't get the thing. Take it up. Thank you. Alright, let me grab the compass and put it here, my hot bar. Alright. Computer, fly! Thank you. You should feed Torsten some souls, he looks hungry. Can I actually do that? Is that a thing you can do? Don't joke with me, I don't know this game anymore. But also, no, I'm not gonna feed him. Not until I get back. Mainly because I don't have any souls on me at the moment. You can feed them snowballs, though, right? You can do that, I think. Why they eat snow, I don't know. Although I don't know why I, of all people, would question why the guests would eat snow when I definitely ate a lot of snow as a kid. Not because I was supposed to. You shouldn't eat snow. You can get worms from it, apparently. That's what my parents always said and what my teachers always said. But I ate a lot of snow as a kid. Not even gonna slightly lie. That's probably how I turned up the way that I am now. Because I ate the snow. I didn't eat the yellow snow, but I ate snow. We lacked snow where I lived, so we just ate dirt. Generally not on purpose, yeah. Eating worms turns you Swedish. Yeah, it's a rite of passage, really. Oh boy, this is taking forever. It was fine, we'll get there eventually. Who the hell decided to put this mountain range right here? Did they not know that I was gonna have to travel back home eventually? And that this mountain range would be really fucking annoying? I mean, it's not that bad. I just gotta fly over it, but still. Also, can Minecraft mountains be tall enough to go above the clouds like naturally? Or is the terrain generation just set to be like below cloud level? Because if they're not allowed to go above the clouds, it's a missed opportunity. At least we're not that far off from home. Have I bounced off the corner anymore? I haven't been paying attention. Have not looked. I mean, I'm getting closer, I guess. Bouncing off the corner. Not quite there yet, but I'm getting there. Oh, getting pretty close. In the next few bounces, I'm probably gonna get it. Oh, oh, it's almost there. Ah, oh. That's not it. No, I missed it. No bounce. Ugh. At least I know where I am now. I recognize this. This is the jungle that's like right next to my house, pretty much. Oh, no, no bounce. What if I just did all of my streams moving forward like this? My face cam just keeps bouncing throughout the entire stream. That would be really annoying, actually. Uh, but hey, stardom would be right around the corner. I'd be forever known as the DVD guy. The DV dude. Now that's the channel idea. But there's Cherry Blossom Mountain. I'm very close. Are you getting excited, Torsten? We're almost home. Very nearly. Oh, oh, is that Wilson? Wilson! Buddy! How the hell are you? Hello, buddy, how are you? Did you miss me? What do you think, Wilson? What do you think, Wilson?
Yes.
Oh, I missed you too, buddy. And there she blows! Ahoy, we're home! Back in Sweden. I'd sing the national anthem, but I suck at singing, or at the very least, I don't trust myself enough to start singing, so I'm not gonna, but we're home! What an ordeal. We're approaching 20 minutes of flying, by the way. This is taking forever. Oh boy. If ever I'm gonna use Torsten to fly around again, I'm gonna have to figure out how to fly faster first. Let me first of all go. We've had enough bouncing at this point. Let me turn that off. And let me, uh, computer, stop flying. There's, kill the command. There we go. For some reason, killing the command only works when I'm outside the game and not in it. I don't know why that does the way it does, but whatever. Don't care. I am gonna fly straight back to my house, park my goddamn boy, and then I'm gonna call it a day. Oh boy. I thought I was like, oh, wait a minute. I don't remember making a giant lava pool next to my house. And then I was like, oh, right. The grinder logo. I forgot. Hello, Cuck Cow. How are you? Wherever you are, you're one of them at the very least. I hope you're doing well. What a fucking total waste of time this whole stream has been. Again, I am so sorry for the waste of time that this has been. Next week is gonna be more productive, I swear. um, I'm probably just gonna like gather up a bunch of necessary components for the next project off camera so that I can actually do more building next time. But we shall see. Grinder logo? Yeah, so it's the joke is I put the grinder logo on my mob grinder. This thing grinds up mobs and gives me items, so I put the grinder logo on top of it. It's very clever. You could even see it on the map. It's very accurate. Also, why has it's played the Minecraft Sweden sound? Actually, this is not. No, this is Sweden. This is the Sweden track. It's played Minecraft Sweden like 3 times in a row at this point. I'm not complaining. It's the best song out of them all. Oh boy. But praise it be the good flag. We made it home. Toshin, thank you for a wonderful adventure. It was slow as fuck. But whatever, we did it. We made it home. I got a lectern. Wow, incredible. I'm gonna go put it up in my room right now. Hello, Pernilla, how are you? And hello, Bamse. I see you're fascinated by the wall. It's a very cool wall, gotta admit. Let me put it up right here. Hello, Toshton, how are you? What a total colossal waste of time today. The next project, I'm saying it right now, the next project is going to be an underwater zoo. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it off where I thought about making it, off fucking way away, because that's going to take forever to get to. There's a way closer ocean, like, somewhere over that way, where I could make that. So yeah, that's the next project, and then connecting that to a subway system. That's what I'm gonna do for the next few streams. So I hope you're excited for that. But until next week, for the next stream on Monday, I hope you'll have a wonderful evening, morning, day, night, whatever it might be, wherever you might be, and I hope to see you all on Monday for the next and hopefully way more exciting stream. So until then, goodbye. I'm gonna go eat food now. See you later.